X-Men.
Everybody's just taking a break. So, how's your guys' benefits working for Apocalypse? They good? I mean, you get a stipend for your uniforms, right? You get retirement over there? Oh, he doesn't even care. Oh, that was too much. That was too much for him. Look, there's a computer node. It's amazing this survived the crash. I was gonna say, this has to be like some kind of ambush, right?
Y'all quit just when it was getting fun.
Just when it was getting fun. This console looks to be intact. I'll see if I can't get the rest of the security code from it. This console's damaged too. We got a little more, but still not the complete code. We're gonna have to find a third console. And Rogue just one-shotted that robot. Uh-oh. That's close. Almost got me. They made flying not take up as much energy in this one, which was a good call, because Rogue could fly for like half a second in the first game and be completely out of energy.
This is Magneto. Well done, Genosha defenders. You have lured the enemy into our land-based defenses, and they are being cut to ribbons. But I fear we must prepare for an attack from the other coast.
Okay, so they were getting attacked on both sides.
So good to see you.
That was fun.
There's the last recorder, and of course there's Grizzly.
Well, what have we here? Looks to be exactly what you're wanting. One of them computer nodes. But now it's mine.
Grizzly, we aren't gonna let you get away with that piece of equipment.
I beg to differ, Chief. Looks like I am getting away. And ooh, don't that just burn you up? Or at least it's gonna.
I'm not your chief, pal. That's one of those things where when, like, people talk to you out in the world and they call you chief or sport or big dog, oh, that's one of those things I absolutely hate. Hey there, champ. How you doing, big guy? Okay, so we unlocked Rogue's bait ability, which does a little kiss. It makes enemies attack her instead of everyone else. It's like a taunt. And then it lowers the attacker's defense and their attack power.
To the Genosian Air Force. You must draw the enemy over our land-based defenses. There we will do the most harm.
Use extraction points to transport to any other extraction point you have unlocked. Choose the extract option in the extraction point menu to bring up the world map of extraction points. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can, like, travel all over the map. Can we... I don't think I have any way to get around that, do I? Maybe we have to shut it off. Also, I feel like maybe I should be able to get through this, but... Oh, okay. Duh. Go up to this console and turn it off. Maybe. Turn it off. Oh, we have to attack it. Okay. That works. Another flight recorder.
To all Genosian Defense Forces, this is Magneto. This is no time to panic. Remember your training. All of Genosha is depending upon you. Now form up in your flight groups and attack as one. Together, we will win this battle.
Doesn't look like you won. I think they said it ended in like a stalemate though, right? Man, that Grizzly. Oh, he has like fur all over. So he's like really leaning into that grizzly bear aesthetic, right?
We have spotted the enemy.
Oh, we got
That's
different
great,
colored
y'all.
rangers. These are the Deadpool brand of ranger. Oh, hey, this is the uplink for the airstrikes.
I can feel the energy. I'm stuck.
How about you give us some of that, and then we'll just have Juggernaut go crazy.
The Juggernaut wins again. Ooh, yeah.
Look at that.
We need more warriors.
Barely used any energy for that. Great. What? That's what I think of that. Oh, Juggernaut's so strong.
Magneto was right. There's another attack force coming from the west. They're bypassing our defenses completely.
Magneto was right.
Slow them down as best you can. Magneto has another plan to deal with them.
Comic book, nice. That was a level 5 enemy. We just blasted through him like he was nothing. And we got some bands of striking and a sketchbook. There's a lot of stuff over here.
This is Defender 20. Wait, this can't be right. Magneto has deployed the dirigible fleet? They aren't gonna last 30 seconds against the enemy. The enemy is massing up to attack. They're making their run now. Wait a minute. Something just emerged from the middle of the dirigible fleet. It's Magneto. Incredible. The enemy was grouped so close together on their run that Magneto was able to use his powers to slam the jets into each other. We might just win this yet.
Ah, pretty clever. Used the little fleet as cover so they wouldn't see him coming. Tech station focus. That should probably be Magneto, right?
Insist.
And then Magneto gained 2 focus. Nice.
Sure thing.
Big whiff. Again. Some things never change. Ooh, the frame rate took a big old dump right there.
We're winning! We're actually driving back the invasion fleet. They won't last long now.
Famous last words.
Hold on a second. A giant spacecraft just appeared.
See? If you think you're gonna win, you don't ever say, we're gonna win.
You have fought bravely, Genosians, but you never stood a chance against the might of Apocalypse. I grow weary of this battle and seek to end it quickly.
Apocalypse is the one attacking us? But why? Wait a minute. The large ship just took off, but left a small ship behind.
That's no ship. It's an EMP bomb. It'll burn out all the systems in our jets. We have to get out of here.
And that's when everybody lost. Okay, we got more robots. That uppercut
that the
Rogue
best
does
y'all
is
can do?
sweet. Oh, there's Big Man.
Well, well, looks like you punks managed to catch up with me. But to tell you the truth, I kind of wanted you to. I was hoping we might have us a little more playtime.
Little more quality time. We're done chasing you, Grizzly. Hand over that computer node.
You must be feeling mighty brave to be ordering me around. Tell you what, why don't you come over here and try to take it from me?
Okay, but before we do that, I would like to ask you a couple questions. What's Apocalypse doing in Genosha?
The real question is, what ain't he doing? He and Sinister are having a good old time there.
Mr. Sinister is with Apocalypse?
Oh yeah, didn't you know? He's one of Apocalypse's horsemen.
What's a horseman of Apocalypse?
They're Apocalypse's lieutenants. They do the grunt work so the big guy can concentrate on his master plan.
How many horsemen are there?
4, and you don't want to tussle with any of them. They're the baddest of the bad.
Why are you with Apocalypse?
You mean why did I switch sides?
Yeah, you used to be a good guy. Really? I mean, he does not give off good guy vibes, like at all.
I got tired of playing by the rules. Like that one about good guys not going on killing sprees.
See, that is not something somebody who used to be a good guy would say. Well, you know, I got sick of not being able to just kill everyone I came into contact with. That's why I switched sides. Time to go, Grizzly.
This is gonna be fun!
Okay. Let's do Juggernaut's buff.
I understand.
Scarlet Witch's buff.
You bet.
Switch to Rogue. Ow. Because she can take a ton of damage.
Help me take this creep down.
Ow. And he hit me into the fire. Okay. Where you going, Grizzly? Come on. You want to attack me. You know you do. Leave her alone.
Hey, this one's giving me trouble.
Okay. Alright, Juggernaut. Quit flying up in the air. You haven't been getting a lot of combos lately.
Yes.
Yup. Reflect that damage back on him.
Yes.
He really wants Scarlet Witch.
Sure thing.
Nice. Look at that. Took him down way faster than I did the first time. That should teach Grizzly not to take things that don't belong to him. Now let's pick up that computer node he dropped and see if it contains the security code we need. Bishop's Cord. I'm assuming that's his level 30 item, just like Phoenix's Cord. Before we pick up that device, I would like to make sure there's no secrets in case that, like, teleports me. Okay. There wasn't anything. Hopefully this one will have the rest of the Genosha security codes in it. Professor Xavier, we did it! We have the entire security code to Genosha. Wouldn't Magneto know the security codes to Genosha? It was his place, right?
Well done. Return with it to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience. Angel arrived a short time ago, and he has some interesting news on how that code can be put to use.
Okay, so, unlocked some stuff. Rogue can power steal, which, I mean, I need someone to do it, obviously, so can't show you that one yet. Juggernaut can spin around, which seems like that might be somewhat decent. So I guess the question now is, do I go back to base, or do I explore a little bit? I guess we can go back to base, right? So, blink portal? Back we are! Oh, hey, Blink.
Wow, an X-Man. I've heard a lot about you guys.
You're Blink, right? How are you doing?
Other than a bump on my head, I'm fine. But I would have been in pretty sad shape if I hadn't been saved from the dead zone.
How did you wind up unconscious in the dead zone?
I sorta got hit on the head just as I was teleporting out of a big fight.
Who were you fighting?
Prison guards. but Mr. Creed was doing most of the fighting. I had meant to teleport him with me to the dead zone, but then I was knocked out.
Mr. Creed? Oh, you mean Sabretooth. What was he doing in Genosha?
He had come to save me.
Why would Sabretooth save you?
I don't know. He's always doing stuff like that.
No. No, he isn't. Normally, he's trying to kill people.
That's not true. Sure, he's gruff on the outside, but deep down, he's got a good heart.
Sabretooth's kind of a dick. If he's got a good heart, it's because he ripped it out of someone's chest. Jesus. Not sugarcoating it at all, huh?
Oh my gosh, you take that back. I know he's not the nicest person in the world, but he's a friend of mine.
You can teleport from Genosha to the dead zone?
Oh, I can go way further than that. I've been clear to the dark side of the moon and back.
And you don't have to see where you're teleporting to?
No, I just have to picture the place in my mind.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks. I'd hate to think where I'd be if it hadn't been for you guys. Hey, I tell you what, as payment for saving me, I'll port the whole team whenever you want.
Thanks. That'd save us a lot of traveling time.
Glad to be of help.
Nice talking to you, Blink.
My pleasure, X-Man.
Oh, hey, it's Mystique.
Oh, it's an X-Man. Shouldn't you be helping a little old lady cross a street? Or getting a cat out of a tree?
Ah, Mystique. A displeasure as always.
The displeasure's all mine. But now that Sabretooth's little pet Blink has been rescued, at least we can save Genosha.
First, we have to get into Genosha.
And that's why you must return to the dead zone. Computers in the downed Genoshan aircraft should contain the security code that will open the doors into the city. Use the mission computer by Xavier if you want a full briefing on the security code.
We already did that. We already did that mission. She wasn't even here before we started it to tell us that we needed to do it. That's weird. What's a Genosha?
It's a city Magneto founded to act as a haven for all mutants. The population numbers in the thousands, even though it was started only a short time ago.
Why is most of the city underground?
To hide it from prying eyes. The humans would give us no end of grief if they knew where Genosha was located. Apocalypse struck without warning. Hundreds of his jets attacked in the middle of the night. He should have overwhelmed us just by sheer numbers.
But he didn't?
Oh no. Magneto fought back like the masterful strategist that he is. Despite having aging aircraft at his command, he slowly turned the tide of the battle.
Then how did you lose?
Apocalypse was even more brutal than we had thought. He fired off an EMP bomb that caused all aircraft on both sides to drop out of the sky. We were left defenseless.
How do you feel about teaming up with the X-Men?
I hate it just as much as the rest of the Brotherhood, but it shows just how great our leader is.
What do you mean?
Magneto is willing to cast aside his hatred for the X-Men in order to save Genosha. I ask you, how many men would be brave enough to request help from their enemy?
I mean, that's 100% something Xavier would do too, so... You've been more helpful than usual, Mystique.
Only because I have to be.
New mission briefing available. Okay, I guess she unlocked another side mission, I guess, to get codes, even though that was something we already did. I do love Scarlet Witch. It's awesome that she's in this game, but I'm not, like, sold on her abilities. So let's get some Jean action going.
Jean Grey.
Love me some Jean. And then also the Phoenix outfit. Chef's kiss. It's great. Love it. And I do like Magneto, but I mean, I also really like Storm. I also wouldn't mind trying out some of the other newbies. I guess the only new ones are Sunfire and Toad, right? You can get some Storm action going, sure.
Storm.
What does her other skin look like? Oh, it's classic. Going all the way back, Storm. Actually, I kind of like I kind of dig her hair. That outfit's alright. And funny enough, Jean in this game has the exact same buff that Scarlet Witch has. So all allies turn 20% of damage into energy. So she has the same exact buff. So we're pretty much swapping out like for like. It's just instead of Hex Bolt, she has telekinesis like Magneto's levitation. And she can make bridges. Also, the characters you don't use do not level up as much as in the first game. They usually matched whatever level you were close to, even if you didn't use them. But like Rogan, Juggernaut, level 7. These two only level 3.
Will do.
So we might have to do like some side quests or whatever, kind of keep people leveled. I don't know how that's gonna work. Let's talk to Hongel.
Hey, that was some clever thinking, combining the damaged codes from different ships.
It was nothing, really. What have you been up to?
Professor Xavier sent me to scout for possible entrances to Genosha. I found one, but you aren't going to like the location.
Where is it?
Deep in the Cersei tunnels that border the Dead Zone. The bugs have uncovered a door that was buried during an earthquake. Your security code should open it. Use the mission computer if you want a full briefing.
Are you the team scout?
Yeah. Professor Xavier thought I was a natural for it. By flying, I can move quicker and get to areas people on foot can't.
Isn't it dangerous to be scouting all alone?
Not really. I usually travel at night and keep as far above the target as possible. I've had a couple close calls, but nothing a few stitches didn't fix.
What are the Cersei tunnels like, even though I was already in them and I already know?
Very dangerous. They spread in all directions and it's easy to get lost. And then there's the Cersei. They don't like to be bothered.
But you managed to get through the tunnels all by yourself. A whole team shouldn't have much trouble.
Oh, you're gonna have trouble, believe me. I wound up flying almost the entire time. No way I was gonna try walking in there.
What are the Cersei? Are they intelligent?
No, they're just pure mean. Nothing's worse than a bug that can swat you back.
Thanks, Angel.
Anytime. Anytime at all.
Find the buried Genosha entrance in the Queen's something. Oh, we did pick up a comic book, right? What do they, Oh, and we can see the loading screens, too? Pretty cool. Okay. Bishop comic. Wow, that is really blurry. Can't zoom in or anything either. Okay. All right. We got concept art for the Dead Zone. The Sentry droid. That's a derpy looking 3D render of that droid. The drawing looks pretty dope, but what they went with, not so much. And Magneto. Yep, that's Magneto.